line over on the left side, and I'm going to make an arch. Is pretty much the length of the fish. This part will be on the right, will be the fish's head. So I'm going to take this and round out and maybe a little bit further out. We've got this side of the body, the head, and this side, and now we are going to add the eyes. The eyes aren't like human eyes. They're not going to be in front with the nose and all that. They're on the side. And I'm going to put an oval on the side right here. Same on this side. I'm going to make an oval. And I want them to be across from each other parallel. So if I had a line, I'm going to take this line, and I went through it, I want to make sure they're in the same line. So you can see this one's a little bit bigger, so I'm going to make it a little smaller. Hey, putting you on a diet. Okay, so I have two eyes, and then they've got these little tentacle-like things, like catfish do. I like to call it a mustache. He's got his mustache, or she could have a mustache, I guess. And then these kind of lips. Alrighty, so now we're going to make two fins on both sides. So the fins are going to come off past the eyes. So here we have the eyes, right? They're going to come off past, and they're going to kind of come out from the side, just a little arc, a little curve. Same on this one. You got to think about, all right, so if this is its body and I want to go, I have to figure out where would this one come. I'm going to say it's coming like that. And now we have, let's see, we've got this kind of coming down and back up, down and back up. And I'm going to now put this fin on its back. So this would be where the spine is. Try to figure out where's the spine. Be running along the back. And then I'm going to start this part of the fin in the middle of his back. And so this is where the fin starts. It comes up, and it's now upright, coming off the body. And it's going to waver, kind of like that. And then it's going to be so you can see that it's wavy. So this is the front of it. Then it comes the edge of it. Maybe it'll be more clear once we paint it. Okay. Now we have little bitty fins that come off. You really can't see them. They're usually just kind of near the base, but we're going to gently put that right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fins so far, and now we've got this last one. And it's just gonna go out, kind of come back in, and there. Now the fun part is just adding spots where you want. Koi fish often have spots. We're gonna draw pretty light because we don't want it to show through all of this on our through our watercolor. Maybe gonna draw some bones in the fins. I don't know if you can see it, but they're kind of coming out. Same here. Same here. And along here. That's pretty much. If you want to add a little bit of little visual interest on your animal, you can. You can do really small ones, bones going in these fins. All right, fish lips, mustache, 2 eyes, the little spots wherever you want them, 2 other fins on the upper part, 2 smaller fins on the lower, the back fin that's kind of wavy, and then the final one at the tail. I'm going to start just kind of gently putting this grayish white. It's got some blue mixed in it. And I'm going to let it seep in to the paper. It's just seeping in. You want to saturate your paper with paint. And this gives it visual interest when it's a little bit mix of different shades of white, maybe some silver, gray, blue. So I'm just kind of pushing my paint around, and you'll see the variation as it sits there and kind of seeps. Okay, still doing more. This is kind of a grayish blue. Right now I'm just focusing on coloring in these areas. It's gonna have a tinge of a color from the water. So I'm going to be showing you how I add different things, different shades. And now I'm going to put it on the whiskers. I'm letting it seep in to the paper, and you can come back and do it again if you want. Now I'm going to add a little bit of a darker color, and with that I'm going to make a brownish gray green, and I'm just going to put a little bit underneath here. This is somewhat of a shadow on the side of the body. Now, you'll watch and see that I can now push that color around with water. See how with a wet brush, I'm now able to push that around where it doesn't look so stark. Sometimes there's little imperfections, and I'm going to add one more black, probably right here. If it runs too much, I can just dab it. This I want to keep the dorsal, or I don't know, is that a dorsal fin? That fin I want to keep kind of light, where it shows up. I'm going to use a mixture of ochre and white to give it a golden color, and I'm just going to wash over on top of it. Now I'm going to add a little bit of white to this part right here. I'm adding orange to this. And some light creamy khaki color here. This area, I want to make it look sheer. You did it. Before you go, why don't you give that like button a fresh coat of paint and doodle right on top of that subscribe button. Thank you.